Okay, y'all. Get yourself a cup of coffee, tea. This is going to be a long one. Welcome, everyone that has just found my channel. And of course, welcome to those who are returning. And thank you so much for returning to my channel, because it does take a lot to make these videos, and I appreciate that you appreciate them. Okay, anyway. So welcome, and I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you're getting your list in order and getting things done, putting up decor, doing your shopping and all that, all in time for Christmas. So I've been seeing a lot of 2023 regrets when it comes to planning, notebooks that are not used, the whole consumerism thing. So I wanted to chime in. Let's see. I've got my handy dandy Pocket Plus Chic Sparrow in the creme brulee. So as you'll know, this is my commonplace book. If you haven't seen it before, I shall link it in the description below. But it's not about this commonplace brain dump planner. It is about empty notebooks, blank notebooks, things that we bought that maybe we intended to use but we didn't use. By the way, there is no judgment here, because we all fall prey to consumerism. I don't care if you're a seasoned budgeter, which I am. I've been budgeting for 20 years. And yes, sometimes my heart skips a beat when I see something and I'm like, oh, I want that. All right. The reason why I have this out, which y'all may have seen, it is my Jesus journal. Those who haven't seen the unboxing, check it out and see my first impression of the number 7. Oh, I just love this TN, y'all. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, but it's not about this TN either. So it is about the notebooks, the inserts, okay? So I have here, I hope y'all can see this. This is a new setup for me. I just got a camera mount. So I have the Kaye Moleskine. This is in the wide size, and it is lined. Okay, so I am using this for documenting when I gave my life to Jesus. And this is actually, I think, the second book or the third book. I can't remember, but I have 2 other Kaye notebooks that I've already written in. It is a slow process. I'm not doing it daily. What I do daily is this book right here. And the reason why I wanted to feature this book is because when they went on sale during the school year, like when everybody bought all their school supplies, this went on sale for like $1 or something like that. It was originally, I think it was like $5 to $8, something like that. I can't remember, but it came with a plastic sleeve pocket thingy, which I love, and everybody always asks me where I got them. They came together. They don't sell them anymore. I've already searched the internet high and wide, and it's not there. So I'm sorry. One day maybe they might release it. It is by OCS Designs. Let me just show you a little bit of it, like I do devotions in there. These are the other 3 that I got in the sale. So these are all done, written in. And the reason why I wanted to bring that up, okay, so this is the most recent one, I believe, yeah. Okay, so y'all might have seen the switch out. Okay, so my battery just died, and I had to change it out. But I forgot what I was talking about. I think I was telling you that I switched from the old one to the new one. And also I changed the lighting because it's dreary outside and the sun is peeping out. Sometimes it's being covered by the clouds. So you might see some variation on the lighting on this video, and I hope you don't mind. So the reason why I wanted to bring this up in terms of the notebook inserts, because I think there's a lot of like confessions of planners and notebook inserts and covers and things like that that everyone has a video about. I am kind of sad that, you know, people feel ashamed about, you know, purchasing things. I think a lot of people are getting into the bandwagon of minimalism. Now, I'm not a minimalist. I've told you all this before. And the reason why I'm not is because I'm not into extremes. Jesus always tells us that one extreme is just as bad as the other. There should be a balance. Let me pull up my notes so that I don't get sidetracked and I start I start talking about stuff that wasn't meant to be talked about today. Yeah, this is it. Okay, planner regrets. Yeah, I was writing about this. So I've made a conscious effort to not call my regrets. I call them learning curves, because we learn something. If we try something and it doesn't work out, what have you, that's a learning experience. Okay, how are you going to learn if you don't jump in? I think for me, the issue is repeating something I know that is not going to work. So if I continue to like buy certain things and it's not working for me, what? That is pertaining to notebook inserts, notebook covers, my handbags, stationery supplies, whatever the case may be. It's like the video that I released about planner and purse piece. If you didn't see that, I might link it in the description below, but it's the same philosophy. Okay, if you use your items, then that's all that matters. There's no deadline as far as, okay, I have a ton of notebooks or whatever and I'm not using it, but there's a time and place for everything. The book of Ecclesiastes, if those out there who are believers, it really tells you about there's a time for everything in life. So I'm actually going to get these out of the way because I'm going to position the things besides this I wanted to feature. Okay, hold on. I'm going to do a side view of this so that you can see my notebook inserts. It may seem like a lot. I'm actually on my last Jesus Journal book insert. The pink one that you saw. And since they don't sell them anymore, I'm gonna have to figure out, which brand I want to use. And if you didn't see the different types of papers video that I talked about, I may link it in the description below. So a lot of these videos, as I go forward in the future, are gonna start to make sense. I know a lot of things that I say don't make sense. It's all going to, come together. Okay, so Moleskine is one of my favorites, and this is the nano size. Now I actually had a few of these, but I'm down to my last two. And then the Passport Traveler's Notebook, I have two. I have a lot of the pockets. I have a lot of different covers for the pocket, so it's versatile. And so that's why I have so many. Okay, I actually had more than this, but believe it or not, I'm like halfway down to my stash. Then I have one A6, and this is from Paper Penguin. It might be Tomoe River paper in here, I can't remember. And then I have the personal, I think this is the weekly calendar, and then this one is, it might be Tomoe River paper. Okay, and then I have this, and this one was also on sale. It might have been a few cents, and I got this from Joann's, I believe. And then I have a Stalogy. I believe this is in a B6 because I wasn't sure if I was going to do the Leuchtturm again in my memory planner. Hold on one second. Okay, this is my memory planner B6 in the creme chocolate, and I have the... Ooh, let me show you. I got the Konkin sling, and I don't know if you can see this. I just drew some Christmassy stuff. So I thought this came with it, the Fall Robin Konkin. So I thought it was so pretty, and so I put it in here. And this is my memory book. And I was using the Leuchtturm when I first got this cover, and I didn't know if I was going to continue using the Leuchtturm. So I ended up getting the Stalogy because I wasn't sure. But anyway, this is brand new, never been used. Okay, so that's that. And then I have, okay, you know what, let me fix this real quick so it doesn't fall over. Okay, then the next is the standard size, Traveler's Company notebook inserts. And this is the special edition, the Tokyo train station. I got these in Japan. And I even stamp some of them. And I've got 2 left. I actually got my daughter to purchase some more of these because she's working in Japan right now. So I got these when we went to visit her. And then, I think these are the last of it. Okay, so and then I've got these Kaye Moleskines. These are in the line and these are blank. As y'all notice, to some, that may seem like a lot of notebooks. And that's okay. Everybody's definition of a lot and a little, it's all relative because, you know, some people don't journal or plan as much as others. So, you know, that's fine. I'm not going to be pressured into when I use my notebooks. And this is just my perspective. Everyone can have their own perspective of things. We're all different. But I'm not going to be pressured into a deadline of using my notebook inserts because I know they're going to get used. And I'm also not going to be ashamed of what I have because I know I'm going to use it. Here's where the problem lies, is if you're just buying it to have them. And I agree, that is a problem. I've always had this stance, by the way. If you've been following me, you know if you're not going to use it, get rid of it. Either sell it, donate it, or what have you. Because it's just money being wasted on your shelves or in your closet or wherever you're storing it in your garage. Here's some bullet points that I wrote out in my notes. You may have watched a video about no spend because I was on a no spend journey. That stopped and I'm actually going to get back on it and I'll talk about that in a different video. I don't want this video extremely long. I already know it's going to be long, but I don't want to get off topic. But anyhow, so these are some of the things. Think things through before you go out and buy that insert, that notebook insert or the planner or whatever the case may be. Think it through. Are you going to use it? Bottom line, yes or no answer, and that's it. And then next thing is delay the decision. You know, think about it for a few days. There's actually a couple of TNs that She Sparrow has that I am so like, oh, I want to buy it right now, but I'm delaying it because, you know, do I really need it? Just overstock sales, and that's it. I actually got a couple of other things during that sale. So anyway, as you well know, you saw one of the unboxings. There's another one that I haven't posted yet, or maybe I have, depending on which one I edit first, this video or the other. Okay, the next is learn as much as you can about the product that you want to get. Is it something that is useful to you? For instance, this teeny tiny thing. Before I got the Nano, I searched the web for anything to do with these notebooks. Some have used it in a cover, some have used it without a cover. People who write large or people who write small, how often they had to purchase it, you know, what did they use it for? There's perforated sheets, you know, those kind of things. Like I just researched it. And then for the passport, y'all know that it took me forever to get a passport. I have been using Chic Sparrow Traveler's notebook covers for 2 years before I even decided to get the passport. And I didn't even know if I was going to be into the Traveler's Company notebook. Hold on. This right here is my favorite. Like the standard size. Oh, all-time favorite, y'all. I also have the passport, but I'm really not into the passport. I mean, we've been back from Japan since January. It's now December. I use this like crazy, okay? As you can tell, there's a lot of scratches and stuff. But the passport, not so much. And it's not that, it's because it's small. It's not even that. Like, I use the Nano from Chic Sparrow like all the time. I absolutely love the Nano. I mean, it's just, and this is actually where the, where I use the books. Okay, so I use these books right here. That's what I use them for, is the Nano. And I just love, 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 love the Nano. As a matter of fact, I'm in it now. Got my journaling in here. I've got my budget stuff in here. I've got my, I even made like a little sticker book. Haha. Yeah, I made my own reusable sticker book. Because the folder that I made that has a ton of stickers in there, I just wanted more stickers. Yeah, I'm sticker crazy. But anyway, and then I have my weekly and my monthly in here. But that's what I'm saying, like, it's not even about the size. Like, how weird that I don't like the Passport, but yeah, I like the Nano. And the Passport and the Pocket, they're like almost the same size. You know, like, look at this. They're just about the same size, but guess what? I love my Pocket more. Hold on. This right here, I love my Pocket. So, anyway, I use these, you know, like I said, my medium handbags. So I either am using my Pocket, my Nano, or, hold on, my personal. So these are my everyday carries. And sorry to always show those to you, but it's for people who have never been to my channel before, so they know what kind of planner I am. I don't mind planner hopping. A lot of people are like, oh, I just need one planner, I don't need to hop. Well, that's my idea of planner hopping. My planner hopping is actually very enjoyable because they all have the same things inside of it. You know, I have a journal, I have a daily, I have my budgeting, like just, I mean, lists. Not really budgeting, but lists. And I have my weeklies and monthlies. And it's the same throughout all of my EDCs. I think that the system is what we need to find out what works for us, and not the actual cover or the inserts. Maybe the inserts, because you have to figure out, okay, is this going to be good for me since I write big? Probably not. Okay, now, so that's why I have a ton of pockets, inserts, because I use them. And that's the reason why I got more of the standard size. I told my daughter to buy me some more because I do use the standard size. But I didn't tell her to get me more Passports, because why? I don't even really use the Passport. Why am I going to get more? Okay, so that gives you kind of an idea. Okay, next. So why I only have 2 personal when it's something that I use on a regular basis. Generally, I use it for fall and winter, and since fall has not really been a fall because we've been getting summer weather in the fall, which is weird. So I don't have to have my hats, my scarves, and all that during the fall. So I'm not in my bigger handbags. I'm like in my medium or smaller handbags. And then for the A6, since I have the Stalogy A6, I don't really need the thinner inserts because, I mean, this is all I need. Okay, since we're talking about the A6, I want to bring this up because this is my Emma A6 and this is my art journal. I kind of switch in between this and the Pocket Plus for my A6 inserts because while this is not too chunky, I keep it in the Pocket Plus, and then when it gets chunky, I switch it. So I did try the Hobonichi, which has the Tomoe River paper. I don't regret this purchase, and the reason why I say that is because even though if I don't use it often, because Tomoe River paper, it's not one of my favorites. But if I tried the Hobonichi Winks, I know for sure I will regret that purchase because I don't really care for the structure. Like, you might not see a lot of dated calendar. Well, you may not even see any. I don't have any dated calendar thingies because I just do them as I go because I switch between my EDCs so often that I don't know, you know, what book or what size I'm going to be in. So why am I going to get it dated? I mean, that's a waste of paper. And that's one of the things that I had to think about. I wanted to try just the plain one because I wanted to be able to use the whole, like, I wanted to be able to use the whole thing, the whole page, so that I could fill it up. Like, I don't want to have these boxes that have, you know, what I have to cover the date up. Like, why? I don't want that. Okay, I promise this video is coming to an end. I know it's long. I'm probably going to edit it to a point where it's not like super long, because I think I've been filming for like an hour already. So another point I wanted to make is, you know, the pros and cons. Figure out, does the pro outweigh the cons? And if you make a list of pros and cons, then you'll basically make the right decision. And then the next bullet point that I have is consider the cost. But we already talked about that. That's the reason why I don't have a lot of Tomoe River paper or Hobonichis or things that have Tomoe River paper in it, because it is expensive. And I'm on a budget. I mean, do what you want with your funds. I'm not saying be like me. If you want to buy Tomoe River paper, buy it. You choose the value of something. I mean, really, that's the gist of it. I think, like, I started to write some more, but I'll probably save that for another topic. I hope this video helps you. If you like testing out things or whatever, then good. I mean, there's some people who buy things because they like testing things. And if that's your purpose, okay, fine. But for those who want to get out of that cycle of purchasing and then having to sell it because, you know, they regret buying what they got. If you're trying to get out of that cycle, this video is for you. So I hope you got something out of it. And thanks so much for all the new subs that subbed recently, all the ones that have been with me for quite some time. Really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.